Hello and welcome to another update video about Bitcoin. So here on the daily time frame, you can see that I'm still watching for lower prices. The C wave is likely still unfolding in wave 4. We have no clear confirmation that a low has been established in this wave 4. And the support zone remains relevant. It's defined between $61,810 and basically $50,700. It has been providing support for the last few months, so you see how relevant these parameters are. The price reacted to the support area several times. I showed you in the previous video, in the first video earlier today, how this can be traded, shared some trading ideas, and hopefully that is helpful. But I've been talking about that already since March. So, everybody should be very much aware. And this could have printed range traders quite a bit of USDTs. Yeah. So that's the idea. I mean, this is wave 4. There's no confirmation the low is in. I'm tracking this as an A, B, C structure. It could morph into something different, this wave 4, like a triangle pattern, but there's no evidence for that at this stage. At the moment, looking at the micro, we're dealing with something like a wave 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in this wave C. So we might get one more low, yeah? That's still expected until I see a 5-wave move up and a break above resistance. But again, the microstructure isn't so important. What really matters is the stable element on the chart, which is this one. So again, anybody who's using the box, just like for scaling in, when it moves higher and unexpectedly breaks out already, there you go, you're in profit, right? That's the idea of these boxes, because microstructures change, they are fragile, they are not predictive as such. All I can share with you are the levels here for risk management and where the price ideally reacts. And the price has reacted already quite a few times to this support area. Before we go to the microstructure, just want to remind you that on the weekend I will send out the newsletter again. Every week we send out the newsletter. It's packed with value, lots of different stuff. So if you're interested in some additional TAs, overview of different markets, stuff about mindset, head over to our website. You'll find the newsletter registration there in the resources section, but also there is a direct link below, in the video description, mcoglobal.com/newsletter, and you can register there. You just need to do it at some point today, ideally, because tomorrow I'll send the newsletter out. Okay, so that just that covers that. Let's go to the smaller time frame. Here, let's go to the 1 hour chart. You see, we want to focus on the price action from this B wave top. I just showed you that on the daily time frame. Here, this 5-wave move down in wave C. This is the main support area, the stable element on the chart. And looking at the microstructure, I obviously have a few smaller degree support and resistance levels on here. So it looks quite packed, but I think we need to have them. So you see this descending trend line, the market holds below it. We are below resistance as well, which means my overall focus is on lower prices. But due to, for several reasons, I'm watching if the price can form a larger wave 4, A, B, C. Okay, now if we break below 59,345 on a sustained basis, which is the support area for this decline, this pullback currently, or that's the lower boundary at least of that support area. Well, if we break below it, I assume we're going down more directly and that we've already topped in a wave 4. Then we would need to think about, okay, is this the wave 4 of this wave degree or is it a smaller wave 4? But at the moment, we are holding that communicated B wave support area. And as long as we're doing that, we could get a bounce and a rally in wave C of 4. And the price might reach the area here around, and I have to adjust that now, around 64,170. That would be a 3-wave move up. If we break above that resistance area in 5 waves, then I would have to assume that a low of sorts is already in place. Something more bullish might be going on. Let's go to the 30-minute chart. Let's dive into the detail. So we broke that purple line here, which provided a bit of support, but we didn't get a bounce there. We didn't get a bounce, so it broke. That was a signal that the white count is unfolding. Before that, I also talked about these two scenarios, that in this scenario of a larger fourth wave. It could be that this was A, this was B, this is C, or that we have an A and a larger B and then the C. These are the two scenarios that are relevant as long as we're holding the orange box, but below the purple line, the more directly bullish one got invalidated, so clarity is good. We at least work on the white B wave now, maybe even something more bearish, but that's not clear at this stage. Looking at the microstructure, it doesn't really look finished. Yeah, but I have to say this is really, really messy at the moment, this microstructure. Best I can share with you is that, well, this here might be a wave 1, wave 2, 3 waves in wave 1, as you can see, and then also 3 waves in wave 3. So we could be in a 4 and then 5. Might be another glorious wave 4 weekend. Okay. So we might need one more low. If it's a WXY structure, the low could already be in. Bitcoin sometimes likes to form WXY structures. That's absolutely possible. Then the low would be in already. But we can really only confirm that if there is a break above initial resistance. Okay, what would be initial resistance? I can bring that onto the chart. It would be quite high, unfortunately, because I have to include the 61.8 retracement because we might be dealing with a diagonal. So it's between 60,832 and 61,344. So this wave 4 could get into this region. So we could get a bounce from here, and that is what Bitcoin might want to do on the weekend. So pay attention to that, and that's all I want to say about Bitcoin. Hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Also make sure that you follow us on Instagram and Twitter for additional content. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.